Hey Coach, super excited you found us on YouTube. Couple things. First of all, go subscribe right now so you don't miss anything. We put up something every day. Great resources. That's the first thing. Second thing is go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. If you want to win some state championships, you want to coach some professional guys, let me help you do that. Save time. Someone that's done it for 30 plus years. I'm here to help. Just go over and check us out at teachhoops.com and let's head off to the video.
All right, so let's look specifically at teaching the game of basketball. How do you become a master teacher? Let me give you a couple guidelines for you coaches. What you emphasize is what you tend to get. But before you emphasize it, the first thing that a master teacher must be is a master teacher. What you teach is what you tend to get. So first, what you teach is what you tend to get. Now, these players have to think about it in terms of them. So they got to know what is being taught. They got to listen for those critical cues. So what they learn will be the best they can be. So what you teach is what you tend to get. What you emphasize is what you tend to get. A lot of guys and gals will come up here at a coaching clinic and they'll say they emphasize something, but you can't really tell unless you go to their practices. If you go to the practice on a day-to-day thing, what are they emphasizing? At Gonzaga University, we emphasize offense. Now, why have we had difficulty in tournaments over the years? Because I believe when you get to tournament play, you've got to have defense and rebounding. Defense and rebounding is the key to tournament success. So I tell our players, you practice like you're getting ready to play the best player and the best team we're going to face. That's what you ought to think about. Don't do it halfway and half speed, because that won't get you ready for who's your best opponent? Yeah.
Would have been
what team?
Northwestern.
Northwestern, let's say. Okay, so she's got to, in her mind all the time, the best player from Northwestern is guarding me on that move that I'm trying to perfect. So you got to really do game moves at game speed, because that's what you'll need to do to be successful there. Why were we more successful this year than we ever were? Because we emphasized defense and rebounding more than ever. And we were better at that. We were very good at that. So, what you emphasize is what you tend to get.
Hey Coach, so pumped that you found us. Make sure you like the video. That helps us a ton. Make sure you subscribe and like. And also go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better.
Third, what you practice is what you tend to get. John Wooden says the games are won and lost on the practice floor, not game night. Everybody thinks they're going to be a great game coach, and some people have a little gift for that. Our head coach, Mark Few, is pretty gifted on X's and O's, and he coaches like it's a chess game. He loves to do that stuff. But we are successful because we focus on fundamentals. We focus on fundamentals, and we've gotten better this last few years at defense and rebounding. So that makes a difference. What you practice is what you tend to get. Fourth, what you measure as a coach is what you tend to get. What you measure is what you tend to get. So, what's your free throw shooting percentage last year? See, I don't know. Now, I don't know who our coach is, but I'll tell you one thing, that tells me something. If you don't measure what you're doing and know your free throw percentage, how are you going to get better? You got to know your status right now to get progress from there. So you got to know that. What's the national average for colleges is 70% free throws. So our players all know that. And they know exactly what their free throw percentage is. And our goal in free throw percentage is everyone aspires to shoot 75%. Now we've got a young Polish guy that I'm working with now who is the worst free throw shooter I've ever coached. I don't know what he had for coaches in Poland, but I'll tell you, they must have been truck drivers or something. Because he started out, when we started, and I asked him that same question last year. I says, what did you shoot in your club over in Poland last year? Oh, I don't know, I think it was around 70%. Well, it couldn't have been more than 50% if he didn't know. But you got to know where you are. You got to measure it. And you got to get the best measure in order to have learning take place, status and progress. Know where you are, and then know where you want to go. So what you measure is what you tend to get. And finally, as a coach and player, what you demand of your players and what you demand of yourself is what you tend to get. We had a walk-on player for us at Gonzaga University this year. Mike Hart is his name. He had a great name. H-A-R-T. What a perfect name. Because he is the greatest player with a heart that I've ever seen. He gave his heart to our team. He was selected by Sports Illustrated as the National Glue Guy Player of the Year. Glue Guy is the best team guy in the country. A walk-on player. Do you think he had high demands of himself? Oh my goodness.
Thanks for watching, Coach. Make sure you go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Make sure you subscribe so you get notified every time we come back on. But you will not be disappointed with teachhoops.com. 14-day free trial. Let's go check it out. Have a great day.